Alright everybody, it's Jerry at House of Prep. Hey, before we get started on this video, I'll talk about the thumbnail and such in just a second. I've kind of heard a rumor. I didn't realize that they were putting out bids for people to audit the Dominion machines from the election. Heard a rumor that it was AT&T picked it up and they were going to be shipping them to Nashville. You know, we just had that RV explosion in Nashville, taking out all the AT&T service and the towers, and as far as people be able to text and 911, and didn't know if there was something connected to that. So if any of y'all have heard that or heard any information, that'd be kind of cool to know. But let's talk about the thumbnail. I'm still here in Florida for Christmas. Been spending time with all my family here in Florida. So I just said, well, while we're here, let's definitely check out the stores and talk to the family and kind of see how things have been around here and things being stocked or not stocked. And it sounds like, based on the photo I took, I found out where all of the nation's bleach has been going. It's been going down here to Florida. So you see the picture, it's lined up, it's stocked, super heavy, way better than Tennessee where I'm from. So we found it. So if this is where I want to get bleach, I can get it and load it up and take it home, pass it out to people in need. So, but again, this is the kind of video you have the opportunity to jump in the comments. Go ahead and tell me, updates of your area. If you've done some Christmas shopping or you guys are restocking your pantry after using it up for all the family in town, go ahead, throw it out there. While I've been here, I was like, well, let's check out Mom and Dad's prepper pantries and things here. They've got a lot of stuff stored up and they've done a very, very good job preparing. Well, in doing so, my dad started pointing out, he's like, have you ever tried any of these? I've got cans. One's Margaret Holmes, one's Glory Foods. It's all kinds of varieties of different vegetables and such, and they have all the seasoning built in. They have their very own seasoning. I've never seen these. I've never tried them. So while I'm here, we might break one of these open later. But I thought these were unique. I mean, you can get squash, cream corn. There's some cabbage, okra, butter beans. They got some mixed collard greens up here, all kinds of different varieties, and everything's already pre-seasoned. My dad did say, however, that Hunt's and also Del Monte, I think, he said that they have also tried doing these themselves, but he's tried them all. And he says they're horrible, don't waste your time, that these are his go-tos. And me personally, there's a few of these that I would not stock. There I can see right now, there's a couple here that I would not eat. Again, we talk about making sure you prep what you or your family will eat. And if I have the kids there, there's definitely some items here that they would not eat. And even if they were starving, they probably wouldn't eat a couple of these items. So again, you always prep the items that you're going to eat. But I thought this was interesting. I thought that was really cool. They already have their own special seasoning, and it's been tried and proven here at their house. So you definitely maybe give these a shot. Some of you may already know. Throw it in the comments. Let me know if you've tried these brands before. I thought that was really super interesting. Well, coming into a household that's definitely spent some time in Ohio, you definitely get the representation from Ohio State. I've got the cup. Definitely had to put that in the video. And then when you start seeing in the pantry cans of Skyline chili, it's somebody from Ohio that lives in this household. So I've done a video before on Cincinnati chili, and I've had other subscribers comment about, hey, you can get some of this different Cincinnati styled chili, like the Skyline chili in cans, and then these things last forever. So, just another, if you've never tried these, they're really good on spaghetti noodles. There's some cheese on there, some onions. Hot dogs, put this chili right on hot dogs. There's some cheese and onions on there, mustard. Just, something different. So if you've never tried one of those, I'd definitely try it. Then I found these in the pantry as I was skimming through, and I said, hey, what are these? And some of you are probably going to be like, oh yeah, we've used these forever. But I personally have never used these, so I'm learning. And there's this, they call it better than bouillon. So I asked, I said, is that true? Is it better? And they said, absolutely. It's like a base, and you can use this in place of a bouillon cube, and I guess it's more flavorful. and they use this. They had some even in the refrigerator, and I got to take it out and look at it, and I thought that's pretty cool, and definitely something that is worth trying. So I don't know if you all have tried this, but they have said it's tried and proven. They've done it. They love it. They've got different, I guess they have a different meat. So like this one's ham, the roasted chicken, and all kinds of varieties. So I thought that was pretty cool finding it in their pantry. And it was stocked. They had plenty of vegetables, beans, and they have other stuff squirreled away, and rice. And so their pantry has been doing really well. We did have a power outage here in Florida, and it just in our little city here where we're at right here. And so, you know, after back in my home area around Nashville and hearing all the stuff going on up there, it was early this morning. All the fans went off, everything went off. And all of a sudden I'm like, oh, great. Are we going through something down here now? It followed me to Florida. But no, it just was a more localized power outage, probably because it's been so cold here. And everybody's probably running their heat at the same time. And the local power companies probably weren't, you know, ready for it and had a little electrical issues. Yeah, if I were to assume. So then digging through, and I looked at this and I was like, whoa, wait, what's this? It's in your pantry. Hormel Black Label Bacon. I guess other companies, Oscar Mayer, makes some smaller bags in your grocery stores and such. And somehow, I guess I've always just walked right past this stuff. Had no idea it existed. And I'm like, why has nobody ever talked to me about this stuff? I feel like I've been left out and left in the dark here. It's already ready to eat bacon right out of the bag. It's not refrigerated. Now, once you open this, you have to refrigerate it. It actually says it right there on the bottom. Refrigerate after opening. But you can heat this up in the microwave. It's got right on the skillet. It's got directions right here. But man, in a situation where, you know, if it's a smaller bag, especially, you can rip that thing open and eat the bacon. It's great survival food. And you get to have bacon during survival. So, I mean, burgers, sandwiches, and man, I had no idea. But then all the rest of my family, my wife, and oh yeah, we've had that, and that's definitely in existence. And I always knew you could buy the pre-cooked ones that you keep refrigerated. But this thing, I was like, wow, that's pretty sweet. You know, you put this right in the pantry, and it's got a good, you know, good solid year or so of a date on there. And it says you can freeze it. So that makes it last even longer. So I thought that was neat. Maybe some of you haven't seen this before like me. So I just showed you something new. But again, if this is stuff you all use, and maybe there's different varieties of things, maybe there's different meats that come like this. I don't know. So throw it in the comments, let me know. Because like I said, I'm still kind of learning some cool little tricks and neat little things to add to my pantry and try new things. And that's what it's about. It's about sharing information with each other and trying to help each other, especially if, you know, there's some newer preppers and you're looking for some ideas. Well, I mean, this bacon thing here is a great idea. If you like some of these different collard greens and squash and lima beans and all these different things, if that's your cup of tea, hey, try these brands out. You know, I'm not selling them or anything, but again, we're just trying to help each other out and try to make prepping more fun. You know, plenty of reasons to prep, and we talk about that. Everywhere you turn, you can find an excuse and a reason why we need to be prepping. So anyway, I hope everyone had a great Christmas. I've enjoyed making the videos while I've been on vacation, and I can't wait to get back, and we'll be back to a normal routine again. But in the meantime, you guys have a great rest of the day. If you're still spending time with family, enjoy it. Spend as much time with your family as you can. And you all have a great rest of the night, and I will catch you guys on the very next video. You all take care now.